All right, everybody, welcome back for another deep dive. Retirement is on everybody's mind these days, and not just about kicking back and relaxing. It's about making sure your nest egg is growing and working as hard as you did.
Absolutely.
So we're going deep today into a specific financial product. It's all about fixed indexed annuities.
Okay.
We're zeroing in on the North American VersaChoice 10.
Right.
And we've got all the marketing material right here from Diversified Insurance Brokers.
Good stuff.
Let me tell you, it is dense, but we're going to break it all down.
Yeah.
We're going to figure out what this annuity is all about and whether it might be right for you.
Sounds good.
So let's start with just the 101.
Sure.
What is a fixed indexed annuity, and why would somebody even think about this for retirement?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Yeah.
So, imagine like a product that tries to do both. It tries to blend the safety and the guarantees of a fixed annuity, where your principal is protected, but also with the potential to grow.
Right.
Based on how well certain market indexes perform. And that's the idea behind a fixed indexed annuity.
Okay.
And it's particularly appealing, I think, to folks who want to participate in potential market gains, but don't want to be on that roller coaster ride of direct investing.
So, you're not totally out of the market. You're sort of getting a little bit of a taste.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like dipping your toes in the water without having to jump into the deep end.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So less risky than picking stocks yourself, but still a chance to, maybe see your money grow a little bit.
Right. Exactly.
I'm looking at this material and I'm noticing a bunch of indexes mentioned here, like the S&P 500 Fidelity Multifactor Yield Index, even one from Goldman Sachs.
Oh, wow.
Why so many choices? What's the point of having all these different indexes?
Well, think of it like choosing your lane on the highway, right?
Oh, okay.
Some lanes are going to be faster, some are going to have more traffic, some might have a better view.
Right.
It all depends on where you're comfortable and what you're trying to achieve.
Right.
The same thing goes for indexes. Some, like the S&P 500, are considered, kind of more aggressive.
They could go up a lot or down a lot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They offer the potential for higher returns, but also, more volatility.
Okay.
Others, like that Fidelity Multifactor Yield Index, are going to focus more on dividends, maybe a little bit more stable.
So it's not just picking an index, it's understanding what that index means.
Right.
What it's going to do for me.
Exactly.
How risky it might be.
Yeah, you gotta choose one that, aligns with your own individual risk tolerance.
Yeah. Now, I know that annuities are, a lot of people have questions about them. And one of the big things is liquidity.
Sure.
How easy is it to get your money out if you need it?
Yeah.
Now, this material highlights some things like penalty-free withdrawals,
Right.
up to 10% after the first year. And then there's this enhanced liquidity benefit rider.
Mm-hmm.
It almost sounds too good to be true, like 20% withdrawals. You can even get your premium back after year 3.
Yeah.
What's the catch?
Yeah, I think that's a smart question. And it highlights a concern that a lot of folks have with annuities, right?
Yeah.
I've often been criticized for, locking your money away.
You put it in, you forget about it.
Right. But these features are really designed to make the annuity a lot more flexible.
Okay.
The ELB rider, especially, provides that enhanced access to your money.
Yeah. So give me an example. When would that be really useful?
Sure. Let's say you have some unexpected healthcare costs come up, or you need to make some home modifications so that you can age in place.
Yeah.
Maybe you need to help a family member out financially. The ELB rider allows for a surrender charge waiver that's based on activities of daily living, or ADLs.
Okay.
If you can't perform 2 out of the 6 basic activities like bathing or dressing yourself, you can access your money without having to worry about those pesky surrender charges.
Oh, that's a really good point.
Yeah, and it can even boost your payout to help cover, the cost of long-term care.
Oh, wow.
So it's really about providing that safety net when you need it most.
Okay, so let's get technical for a second. This material mentions a contract anniversary interest crediting reset
Okay.
and an accumulation value true-up.
All right.
I'm not going to lie, those sound pretty intimidating.
Sure.
Can you break those down for us in plain English?
Yeah, of course. So think of the contract anniversary interest crediting reset, like taking a snapshot of your gains each year.
Okay.
No matter what happens in the market afterwards, those gains are locked in and protected from potential losses.
Oh, I see.
And the accumulation value true-up, that's like a safety check.
Ah.
It makes sure that any fees that you're paying aren't going to outweigh the interest that you're earning.
Oh, okay.
You always want to make sure that the annuity is working for you.
Right. not the other way around.
Exactly.
That makes a lot more sense now. All right, so let's fast forward. We're at the end of that surrender charge period.
All right.
What happens next?
Well, you've got options. You can renew the contract, maybe with a new interest rate. You can withdraw all of your money without a penalty, or you can convert the annuity into a stream of income payments.
Okay.
If you don't do anything, it'll just automatically renew under the same terms.
Okay, so you're not stuck.
No, you've got choices.
It's good to have choices.
Yeah.
Right, so I do have to ask about, those what-if questions.
Sure.
Does this annuity offer any kind of protection for my loved ones, if something were to happen to me?
Absolutely. The death benefit ensures that your beneficiaries are going to receive the full accumulated value of the annuity free and clear of any surrender charges.
Okay.
And if your spouse is named as the beneficiary, they might have the option to continue the contract, keeping that financial stability going.
That's a really good point.
Yep.
It's not just about you, it's about everybody you know and taking care of everybody.
Exactly. It's about protecting the ones you love.
All right, now before we go any further, we do have to say we've been looking at marketing material here.
It's a starting point. It's not the whole story.
Yeah, it's like reading a restaurant menu.
Okay.
It gives you a sense of the dishes, but you probably want to read some reviews and talk to the chef before you actually place your order.
That is a great analogy. So if this deep dive has gotten you thinking, the next step is to do your homework.
Absolutely.
Compare this annuity with other options out there. Understand the fine print, maybe even talk to a financial advisor.
Yeah, for sure.
Remember, this is about your retirement journey. It's worth taking the time to really explore all the options.
Couldn't agree more.
So make sure you're making the best decision for you. All right, that's it for this deep dive. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Sounds good.
Bye.